Today, we are in our brand new desert survival world because I wanted to kick back, relax, and start our first ever comment of the day video. Now, I did reach out via community post to get a couple of y'all's questions, and we've got some really good ones which I'll be getting into quite soon. But since this is the first ever comment of the day video, I also happen to ask myself a couple of extra questions, which I hope you're alright with. You'll get to know me a little bit better as a person, such as the things that I like to do outside of Minecraft, and why I started this whole YouTube channel in the first place. Which, speaking of, the first ever comment of the day comes from The Real Flam, who asked, what made you decide to be a YouTuber, and how do you enjoy it? I know you've gone over this on your second channel before to an extent, but I'd love to hear more. Now Flam, thanks so much for leaving a comment. I love your videos, but to be honest, it's kind of hard to give a direct answer on why I became a YouTuber. You see, I've always enjoyed making videos. When I was about 12 or 13, about the same time when I started playing Minecraft, my dad ended up getting me a GoPro camera, and from the get-go I was hooked. Although my life as a kid really wasn't that excited, I tried to do everything and anything I could to make things exciting and cinematic. At the time, the GoPro camera was still a pretty new thing. I remember I got the brand new version, which was the Hero 3 Black, and compared to other cameras at the time, the GoPro camera had such an interesting way of capturing point of view, and so I loved fooling around the house and going outside and just trying to get cinematic shots and angles. I fell so in love with the GoPro camera that I decided to make an Instagram account to promote the community's content. We've all seen these awesome GoPro commercials where they do these incredible things, but when I was a kid using the GoPro for the first time, I quickly learned that it was much more of a learning curve. I realized that the videos and photos that I saw online took a lot more dedication and editing in order to make the way they were. And since Instagram was relatively new at the time, I wanted to use the opportunity to show what other people could make. I thoroughly enjoyed watching GoPro's videos on their YouTube channel, but I loved seeing the incredible things that other people could do, not just through their ability at action sports, but also their ability to edit their footage and to give an incredible cinematic product. So I made this Instagram channel to promote GoPro content, and I ended up growing it up to 30,000 followers. And I just loved the process. I loved thinking about ideas and curating photos and videos. And the better that I got at the process, the better that I wanted to get. And so I continued to make GoPro videos pretty much every week or every couple weeks that you can see on my Instagram page, which I'll link in the channel description. And for about 4 or 5 years, I just ended up editing all of my videos off of the GoPro app on my mobile phone, which I paid a subscription for, and it was good enough for me to learn the basics. But on the side, I also loved playing Minecraft, and I saw so many other people that were making awesome cinematic content. But during this time, COVID happened, so it became quite difficult to want to or to be able to get cinematic shots of pretty much anything outside. And in order to pass the time, I started playing Minecraft. And so as someone that just loves creating things, I think that my passion ended up transferring into the thing that I was interested in the most. I was forced out of doing GoPro content, but I've always loved making videos, and I've always loved building a community of people that love the same things as me. And so I think that being a YouTuber, a content creator, or whatever it is something that was pretty much always along my path. And just like with the GoPro, the more that I do Minecraft content creation, the more that I get into it, and the more that I love doing the process too. The next comment from the day comes in from the Winter's Gem 7341, and they asked, which season do you like more, summer or winter? And for me, it's kind of hard to give a good answer on this. The answer that I would give is balance. I love the seasons, so I love living in a place where I get to experience them all. For example, it's been 95 where I've been living in Colorado the last couple of days, and here the AC is broken, and so it's been quite hot and uncomfortable recording Minecraft videos over the last couple days. And I've been thinking, thank gosh, I'm so happy that I don't live in Florida or Texas. And on the same token, I'm also happy that I no longer live in New England. I left Boston to find some more moderate temperatures, which I've been able to do here in Denver. Our first question from the second channel is, what do you like to do besides Minecraft? And for me personally, I love doing exercise. I switch it up a lot. Sometimes I do running, sometimes I do weightlifting, sometimes I do yoga and stretching, but I make sure to move my body 7 days a week, and it's honestly more for my brain than it is for my body. Besides exercise and Minecraft, I'm a second grade math teacher. I love working with kids, so besides doing Minecraft YouTube, I spend a good portion of my life educating our nation's brightest and best. And besides all of those other things, I also run social media and I work for an energy bar company. These energy bars have no added sugar or sweetener, and as someone that doesn't really eat much with any added sugar, it's pretty much my dream bar. The family owned and operated company whom I met while going to the farmer's market during my freshman year of college. I'd always wanted to work for RX bars, and these bars, in my opinion, are just even better. So I work at the farmers markets on the weekends, and I sell myself some patter bars, and then I use my editing skills to make short form media content for their Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok channels. And lastly, I am currently finishing up on graduate school. So although I may be lacking in social life from time to time, I definitely have plenty of good things to do. We also have a comment from Time Architect who asked, why do you choose to do hardcore content over other game modes? And that's a really good question, and it wasn't until this past week that I actually ended up switching over. As you can see on the bottom left side of the toolbar, this is now a survival world, although for the last 3 years doing YouTube, I've always done hardcore Minecraft, and I think that the reason for that is I've always enjoyed the appeal of hardcore. Until recently, I felt like I always needed to be living on the edge in order to make a playthrough feel successful or feel worthwhile. It takes a long time to make these videos, and I felt that doing them in hardcore Minecraft gave me an extra reason or importance to have with them. I felt like doing things in hardcore was what made my world special, although I've been realizing recently that I get to choose how to make my world special, which has honestly been such a refreshing feeling, and as someone that has always wanted to have a long-term world, I think it's a mindset shift that I definitely needed to have. But it's also worth mentioning that I did end up dying in a couple of worlds recently. After putting so many hours of work into each series, it was kind of devastating knowing that I needed to pivot. So I think that I always did hardcore content for the appeal, but I'm a firm believer that you get to choose on how to make Minecraft better again. And the way to start doing that for me was to play a little bit in survival. Our next question is, how much Minecraft do you play a week? And to that I would say a whole lot, although many times there are days and sometimes weeks where I don't actually play Minecraft itself. Sometimes editing a video or doing back-end things like thumbnail creation or titles or ideas or scripts or all those sorts of things are more important than playing the game. And so although I do something Minecraft related every single day, it's not every single day that I play the game. Although gosh, I totally would if I could. What are you excited about for Minecraft 1.21? For me, the first things that I think about are the tuff and the copper blocks. I'm definitely a builder at heart, and I think that these two different block colors and palettes are just going to add so many different variations and abilities and just ideas when it comes to builds in the future. And so as someone that loves brand new looking building blocks, I just can't wait to have them. I'm also excited for the armadillo because I think it's a cutesy little mob, and I'm excited for the new banner patterns because of course they can add more flair to your builds. I'm sure I will be excited about the auto crafter, but I really don't know anything about it at the moment. And just to be frank, I'm really not too excited about the trial chambers. I think it's going to be a great way to get early game copper, but besides its potential for SMP or just general content, it's really not too interesting to me. Would I ever play Skyblock? Well, I must say I've been incredibly inspired by AvidMC and by Skyblock Kingdoms recently. It's an incredible SMP that sprouted up a couple of weeks or a couple months ago, and it's the first ever SMP on YouTube that takes place on Skyblock. And I think that eventually, if I was ever to get bored with vanilla Minecraft, I would hop into Skyblock, especially as a form of a 100 days video. Although I would be concerned that it'd be way too much progress to get to the level of detail and aesthetic that I like to have when I build in Minecraft, so I would definitely have to set a goal of making something incredibly beautiful, and probably something using a lot of circles, which, speaking of, building in circles is something that I still don't know how to do in Minecraft. So I think that doing a Skyblock run would be a wonderful way to learn how to build in circles. In short, I would definitely do it at some point, but it's totally in the back burner, as there's so many other things that I want to do in Minecraft before I get to Skyblock. Now, this is a good one. What's some of the lore for your new world? So this is a brand new world, so there's a ton in the works at the moment, but we are currently located in the desert, and this desert is going to be the first of 12 different kingdoms. The end goal of this kingdom is to have tons of different interconnected cities and towns, with lots of different kingdoms located in different biomes, and each will have their own lore with their own trades, their exports and imports, their religion, culture, music, people, all the different things. And this region here is a region of fishermen, of potterers, and artisans. They sell works of art and glass panes smelted from the sands to make themselves some money. And the people here are a proud, bold, religious people who keep to themselves but are very open to economic trade. How did you become a better YouTuber? Now, we've all heard of the saying, practice makes perfect. But my grandfather always used to tell me perfect practice is what makes perfect. And I like to think that this is how I got better. Now, in order to get better, I've definitely put in the time. As a builder, as an editor, as a commentator, as a video maker in general. Although this has been quite a slow-going process as well. When it came to commentating in particular, it used to take me 5 or 6, sometimes 7 times to say what I wanted to a single time. My first ever hardcore episode ended up taking me a month or 2 to edit by itself, although nowadays I could probably get it done in about 4 or 5 hours. And the 100 days video that I made as a fisherman I could probably do in half the time. But the truth about having done all these projects and seeing them out until completion has made it so that I ended up getting better at the craft. There have been so many challenges, so many hurdles that I've had to overcome in order to get to the final product that I've been looking for. I've had to learn so many different things, things. And the more that I did those hard things, the better and more efficient I got at doing them. But the entire time, no matter how busy life has gotten, I've always tried to keep my eye on the quality. By trying to improve my craft by at least 1% every single time, I think that I've gotten better a little bit by little bit. And a couple of years later, I'm incredibly proud of the skill set that I have now. Along with, I'm incredibly excited to see how much better it gets in the future. Who do I take inspiration from? Now, I could write a book with all of the different creators, big and small, that I take inspiration from. There are big names like Flip, Mythical Sausage, medium-sized creators like Cringy Goal and Incy, and then so many different smaller creators such as Schwep, Yogiman, Ars, Callie, and so many of the different people that commented on this video as well, such as Time Architect and Flam. Whenever I'm playing Minecraft or editing videos, I try to have Minecraft YouTube on in the background. It's incredibly soothing and cathartic to have on the background while I work on the YouTube channel. And the more that I watch Minecraft on YouTube, the more that I see that every single person has something unique to bring to the table, which is nice to see. As a small creator, it's a good thing to know that I could maybe bring something too, which if you think I might, please do consider leaving a like on this video and comment a question below about what you might have for me. But we're almost to the end here. What's your favorite thing about doing YouTube? And I must say, it's gotta be the process, which is so funny sometimes when you're making videos and you're looking at the numbers and you're wanting to get better. It can be easy to get lost in the comparison game. However, whenever I look back on my progress, whether it be in the Minecraft world or during my growth as a Minecraft content, I'm so proud that I'm doing this and that I keep doing this. On top of that, it's the community. The best thing about doing the GoPro Instagram channel back in the day was that I made such a great community of all these people that loved GoPro just as much as me. And I must say, it's an amazing experience having so many different people from all around the world enjoy my YouTube channel and enjoy Minecraft with me. We all get to bond together over this common interest, and it's definitely one of my favorite things about doing this whole YouTube channel. And last but definitely not least, what's one thing you would like to see come to Minecraft? And I think that to this one, my answer is unique. I'd like to have a whole new generation of people come to the game. You see, Minecraft is this wonderful game where you get to make it exactly how you like it. And with every new update, such as 1.21, there's always going to be things that our players are not really that excited about. For example, I'm not really excited about the trial chambers. But as someone that loves Minecraft, I don't think that this should take away from the incredible quality that the game has. If hate for Minecraft gets too over the top that people don't see the beauty in the game itself, then Minecraft as a whole will inevitably be replaced by something new. But I want Minecraft to last forever, so I want people to come to the game. It may be the most trending game in the world, and it may have been for a very long time, but Minecraft can only last forever with people playing it. And it's up to people like you and me and leaving a like on videos like these to make that sort of stuff happen. If you have a comment that you'd like for me to answer in the next video, please do consider leaving one down below, and I will see you in the next video.